Competence in communication is like cultivating a new skill. Dedication to the craft and study of its forms leads to mastery of competent communication. It's a common occurrence to feel lost when you're not a competent communicator. You need to come prepared with a willingness to communicate and effectively and appropriately in every situation. Otherwise, you will find yourself stuck in an awkward circumstance. The first communication competency is self-awareness. Self-awareness, or as research will call it, self-monitoring, aids in making someone more competent as a communicator because it allows someone to understand how their behavior affects other people and how it will fit in their current social setting. For example, when I'm at work, I must maintain a professional behavior around my boss. There have been a few times where I've opened up a little too much in front of my boss, and I could see it in his facial expression and hear it in his tone of voice. The second communication competency is adaptability. Being able to adapt to different social situations is important because your way of speaking may not be as effective with certain groups of people. When I'm at work, I turn on my customer service voice. My words, tone, and vocabulary differ from when I'm speaking with a customer compared to when I speak with my friends. The third communication competency is empathy. It's important to really consider situations from other people's point of view. People often feel and react to situations differently. Once, one of my friends wanted to call me about something that was bothering him. I was feeling tired since it was late at night. So I offered to text him instead. But after he had explained that he was so upset that texting wouldn't be a viable option, I picked up the phone, even though I was tired, so he could vent to me about what was stressing him out. The fourth communication competency is complexity. You don't take everything personally and you put your mind in a bad place. There are literally thousands of possible reasons why people react and respond the way they do. Sometimes when I'm talking with people, in the middle of the conversation, I will assume that they have stopped listening to me because they didn't vocalize as a response. They really, truly were listening to me, except they were preoccupied with something else at the time. So I must remind myself that people have other commitments along with conversing with me. The fifth communication competency is ethics. It's important to realize and be aware that there are other people in other cultures that might have a different opinion than you do on what is considered ethical. I don't think it's ethical to call out someone's mistakes in front of other people. I personally think it's disrespectful. I prefer being pulled aside and addressed privately, so I do the same for others. Competency in online communication is also very important. A few hints to remember. Be aware that emotion in text can be received differently. Presume that everything you type is permanent. And avoid communicating while you're angry. It's easy to take texts and emails the wrong way. You're not face-to-face with the person to see their mannerisms and hear their tone. Everything sent via the internet or text has the potential to be seen by anyone and everyone, so it's important to choose your words wisely. When I send messages to my friends, I always clarify my tone in text to make sure there is no misinterpretations. In conclusion, not everyone is born a competent communicator. For some, these skills come easily, and not so much for others. But you must continue to work on these skills to remain competent no matter how well you communicate already. Just remember that your methods of communication could make or break you. Thank you.